Linsey.
Hello.
And she made a surgical investment in her body. She got tummy tuck. It looks great. But who's the doctor that did it?
Dr. Ashley Roby.
Dr. Ashley Roby. I had never heard of her, but great job. Ashley Roby in Carmel. So she's got to be right down the street from here somewhere, right?
Yes, she is.
North Meridian. That's like the plastic surgery center for Indiana. So yeah, she did a great job, and it was back in June.
June 3rd.
June 3rd.
This year.
So yeah, we're finally getting to some aftercare. Now she didn't know about me until recently, but if you do any surgical advancements, it's always best to come see me like as soon as possible, like whenever you get the drains out, because then we can actually heal it before the scar tissue starts to form, and it's just a lot healthier. You're gonna have a lot faster results, way less swelling. You're gonna get back to being you without the scar tissue a lot faster. So all right, so we already did her little pictures, and next we need gloves, and we need the lotion. Of course, we got to put the lotion on the skin. I want to do another photo from up here, though, actually.
Okay.
Because that belly button is going to look amazing today.
Yes.
You're going to see, like, a huge difference. And then she will probably bruise a little bit with this one. So she's many months post-op. So we're going to be able to go a little tougher on her to actually break down the scar tissue. If it is right after a surgery, it's a different procedure. So it's much more gentle. We're just letting, like, the magic of the frequency-specific microcurrent accelerate the healing. Very light, getting things moving. We put on a lymphatic drainage frequency as well as a frequency for scarring. So totally different treatment. But either way, it doesn't matter how soon after the plastic surgery, if it's 20 years from now, we can help. Or any kind of surgical scars. I work on a lot of people with who had emergency C-sections, and we do something really cool with that, actually. A lot of times if it's emergency C-section, it's vertical. So like once we get them all snatched up, I can straighten out the scar but leave it a little bit. So then it looks like ab etching.
Really?
So it's like a permanent an ab line there. So that's fun, where we turn something that was like, you know, a lot of people are very self-conscious about, and now they have that middle ab line's like the hardest one to get when you're working out, you know, and it looks some of my favorite works of art.
Speaking of emergency C-section, I had an emergency C-section with my last kid.
Did they do it vertically, or did they?
You can see right. Oh, we're taking pictures.
Okay.
Right here. So this is right in this area.
Oh, so they still did it horizontally?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she's still in the healing process, but a lot of times I'll have clients who will fly in like a week after their surgery, and by the time they leave, everything is healed. A lot of their scar tissue is gone. So we're gonna see magic with this today. I'm so excited. I've been thinking about it all week.
Oh, me too.
I love healing post-op stuff, because just nobody does it faster and nobody does it better.
And Ella.
It's so true. Okay, so let's go get the lotion. So tell them about like how many kids do you have? What made you get the surgery? All those kind of things.
I have 3 boys. The 2 oldest were vaginal, and my 3rd one was an emergency C-section. And my youngest is 8, and my oldest is 21. And the reason I got the surgery was because after the C-section, I just didn't heal right.
How so?
Because of the reason that, like, no matter how much I worked out, no matter how much I dieted, it did not matter. Like, I could not get, it just would not tighten. That skin that was lost, it was just done. Like, it didn't matter what I did. So
so many people don't realize that, and like people will like body shame and like, oh, just work out and eat right. Like, there's no amount of working out. Let me tell you why that's stupid. Let me tell you why that's stupid, and you sound stupid when you say that to people. There's no amount of working out that's going to get rid of scar tissue or skin tightening. There's no kind of like, there's creams that can soften it, that can help it. Of course, there's creams that are going to support her journey with what we're doing. But you have to do something specific for loose skin and scar tissue. So if you're thinking about saying that to somebody in the future, just zip it. Like, just shut up.
It's not
just don't, because it just, you're making people feel bad for something that they can't help. I can help it. If you really want to like add value to the conversation, then you should tell them to go to ellabardo.com, ELLABARDO.com, and book an appointment, because I actually can help them. Another question that we get often is like, is it permanent? Absolutely. Once we get rid of the scar tissue, once we tighten that skin, unless you get more scar tissue or gain a lot of weight and lose it again. And we have plenty of women where I've worked on them in between children too. In between children, when they're all done with the children, you know, you can always come back to me and get snatched as quickly as possible. So even some of my clients, like right after they've had a C-section, they'll come in and we'll do like the post-op, the accelerated healing. So the quicker you do that, then the less scar tissue can form. And then a lot of times the quicker you come, like you don't see any scars at all, you know, that's always going to be ideal.
That's good.
Obviously, the faster you heal, the less likelihood that you're going to have like complications. You know what I mean? The better you're going to be able to move and do all the things that you want to do to feel like you, because that's why people get surgery anyway, right? So they can feel like their best selves.
Thank you.
So we just make it quicker.
Yeah. I don't think some people truly understand that. Like, some people just really honestly want to be the best version of themselves.
And we love that. That's our kind of people.
You know what I mean?
That's what the Ella Bardo Besties are about. If you like to learn, grow, and glow together, you're in the right place. And if you haven't joined the Ella Bardo Besties Club yet, make sure you subscribe. It's totally free. And then turn on all of the notifications. It tickles. This part tickles. I know. It's a mix. This treatment that we're doing right now really is a mix between like tickle and hurt. It's like I'd rather hurt than tickle, but it is what it is.
It's great.
It's worth it. It motivates you to like keep doing the right things.
I'd rather hurt than tickle.
I would. Yeah, that doctor did an amazing job. Oh my gosh. I also had a spa in Miami, Florida.
Yeah.
So I've worked with a lot of different, worked on a lot of different surgeons' artwork. Let me see.
Yes, Dr. Ashley Roby is absolutely amazing. I would recommend her to anyone. She absolutely has changed my life for the better.
We love that.
And so, if anyone is considering to have...
First, come see me first.
Yes, well, first, come check out my girl right here.
Because sometimes you won't need it, but sometimes you do.
Yes.
Sometimes people do.
Depending
you know what I mean?
on the
just
severity
whatever it takes. You know? And tickle. But yeah, a lot of times if you've had like an emergency C-section, it's an emergency. They don't, they're not doing it all the way right. So it's, probably a good idea to, see a surgeon, make sure everything's
oh my God,
reattached correctly.
She made me a new belly button, right?
Yeah, I'm making you an even newer belly button.
Oh my God, yeah.
You're gonna freak out today. Like, you're gonna cry. You're gonna be so happy.
A whole new belly. She's like, I'm gonna make you a new umbilical cord and
that is
button.
So amazing.
And I'm like, that. I truly didn't understand what she meant by that.
It's so cool.
But it's my body that she made it out of. So
yeah,
I'm like,
it's incredible.
Oh my gosh, this is great. So for a long time during the healing process of this, and I'm still healing, but my belly button has always been the most sensitive since she's redone it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
as we're healing this scar tissue, that's a great thing to point out. Like sometimes people, when they have tummy tucks, like the nerves are gone, so they might have certain spots that are like hypersensitive, and then they might have other spots that are that like you don't feel anything at all. So as the skin starts to heal, you can kind of feel that start to come back. So sometimes it might feel like your foot's falling asleep.
Yeah. It just kind of feels right now
So I don't do employees or apprentices, but I do teach this machine if you want to get your own. So this is a professional device. I teach massage therapists, estheticians, med spa owners, doctors, dentists, doctors of physical therapy, chiropractors. There's all kinds of different modalities that you could use this machine for. So if you're interested in adding this machine to your practice, then go to ellabardo.com, ELLABARDO.com, and there's going to be a little pop-up that shows up with a beautiful blonde lady, my dear Miss Mackenzie, hooked up to the Flux machine, and it'll ask, how can we help you? You can leave us a message there, or you can text the word Jade, JADE, to 317-660-5601, and we can get you set up for the professional program. So yeah, you'll get the Jade machine, you'll get everything that comes with it, and they are custom built to order in the West Indies. So once that's ready and it arrives at the spa, I'll let you know. Then you fly into the spa here in Carmel, Indiana, in the United States. You train one-on-one with me, and by the time you leave, you'll be ready to start working miracles in the lives of people in your life. So in that training, in the professional training, it includes the hair restoration, post-op skin tightening, non-invasive body sculpting, treating cellulite, non-invasive face sculpting. And as soon as you get your order, we give you access to the online training program while your machine is being built. So you can unbox the machine with me. I give you all the little tips and tricks from what I've experienced doing it for 12 years now and training people for almost 12 years. And then especially if you already have a business, I like to help you create custom services that would be in addition to the services that your clients or your patients are already paying for.
Sorry.
Like if you're an injector, we can teach you how to fix like a dropped eyelid. We can teach you, if somebody has I've had clients who think they did dye sport and it froze their whole face, but I was able to fix it in a couple sessions. So if they're paying you a lot to do it and they have a negative reaction, well, sometimes you can do everything right and it will still happen. They're definitely going to pay you to fix it. And if I can fix it in like 24 hours versus like just waiting weeks for it to wear off, like what do you what would you do, honestly? You just wait? That's silly. Don't do that. Go online, text 317-660-5601, text Jade to that number, and let me show you how to do it. The other cool thing about the Jade machine is like I can literally, I can literally like use this with just like water, with like any kind of lotion, and you're still going to see amazing results.
Really?
So of course the better products that you have, like the better results you're going to see when you're using it, but I can still create amazing results with like a basic lotion. I like to mix a lot of my own stuff. Like this is my own special blend that I mix here just for like my clients when they come in the spa. Oh my gosh, that's looking gorgeous.
I'm so ticklish, dude. It's bad. Sorry.
We're literally like sculpting her some abs right now.
It feels good. Like, it doesn't feel bad. Like, it feels, I don't know, just like someone's just...
Kind of like a deep tissue massage
There
kind
you
of
go,
thing.
but it's like on your stomach.
Oh my gosh, that already looks so good. Okay, so feel this side and then feel above this hip.
That's different.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Oh, yeah.
We're just getting started, baby. We're just getting started. Oh, we're not drawing on her, so we're doing a non-invasive skin tightening post-surgery. So she had a tummy tuck. So we're accelerating the healing time. It is still very red, so it's still healing. We're softening and healing that scar tissue. We have it on a frequency for lymphatic drainage. And we're getting rid of any like residual stuff. So on this side so far, we've like really carved in that little hip bone there. It looks gorgeous. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm so excited. She had already showed me this before, so like I already know in my mind where we're going with it. So I've been excited all week.
I've been excited to come.
Yay! Good morning, darling. No, we're not doing her back today. So we don't do massage. So we do aesthetics. So aesthetics and skincare. So while sometimes the things that we do feel like a massage, that's not our motivation. So today we're doing post-op and we're getting rid of some scar tissue, tightening the skin after a tummy tuck. Now we can get like, you know, back fat out of the back. Like Portia did me yesterday on the live stream. I taught her. She's a massage therapist and an acupuncturist, and she's going to be getting her own jade machine too. So excited. I think everybody should have one. I want like 10 of them at least. 11. 11's a lucky number. Mm-hmm. So if anybody wants to buy me a jade machine, they're only $10,000. And you can make that my birthday and my Christmas present. Yeah. I had on my vision board to have like 5. I had 3 and then 1 broke. So instead of adding 1 more, I subtracted 1 more. My oldest one broke. So I'm like, you know what? We're not going down 1. We're just going to raise our goal to 11.
That's great.
So her surgeon did an amazing job, but if you want to be like the best, you got to combine the aftercare with the surgery. That's where you see the girls in that, like in Miami, like where they're really sculpted is because they do a lot of this right afterwards. First, they'll go and get their lymphatic drainage massages where they squeeze out all the juices. And then once the doctor clears them from that, then I work on them afterwards. And they're just like, oof, so tight, so tight.
Crazy thing is like she checked to make sure I didn't have a hernia disc or anything, so she could retighten the muscles, and she had me lean forward so she could feel the abdominal muscles. And,
yeah, see if you had the...
Right, and she's like, you don't have a hernia, and your abdominal muscles are actually a lot tighter than I thought they'd be, because in school I did work out, a lot of sports, let's say.
Okay.
So...
Yeah, the muscle, thank goodness for, like, whatever we do when we're kids, like, that sets us up. The earlier you can start, like, working out and all that kind of stuff, even if you don't do it for a long time, like, your body remembers that, and it will reward you long term. What kind of sports did you do?
I ran track. I did short distance, 400 relay. And then I did volleyball, basketball.
Oh, all the things. Fun.
Oh, yeah. I kept myself busy.
Yeah, you can tell that I can always tell when people have worked out before. Some people look out and I'm like, are you a gymnast? She's like, no, I never worked out in your life. I was like, you need to thank your mama. And with a body like that without working out,
Yeah.
and sometimes, especially if they're like over 50 or something, I was like, that is a sin to not work out.
Yeah.
With a body like that. Especially when you get over 50, because that stuff will like it'll go downhill real fast.
It's so great.
You know, so if you have a body and it moves, move it more.
Yeah.
That's one of the key secrets. The best medicine you can do for your body is movement.
I was watching a show and there was I think she was 70 and she was one of the strongest women in the world.
I love that.
Yeah.
I want to be doing like all kinds of cool stuff when I'm like 70, 90. There's a 90-year-old who just did like the Ninja Warrior thing the other day. And she popped right back up. That's the most important thing. Now everybody's going to be a Ninja Warrior, but we want to be strong enough to when we're 90, we can fall and pop right back up.
Yes.
And we want to be able to like get up and down off the floor. And I've got some clients, you know, that couldn't do that in like their early 30s. You know what I mean? And the more weight you have on you, the more difficult that's going to be. And the harder it is on your joints.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we should love our bodies for all the cool things that they do, but we should also show our bodies love by investing in them, taking care of them. You can get a new car, you can get a new house. You can only have one body. So the more we can do to show it love, the more it's going to show us love, and the longer we're going to be living a better quality of life.
It's funny you said that. I just read something that said you have 3 bodies, or 3 homes. Your mind, your body, and planet Earth.
Oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really important to do this area as soon as possible, because even with the best tummy tucks, after a while you'll get what is called dog ears. So it's where the scar stops, it'll start to fold over a little bit. So the sooner you do this after surgery, if we get it all smoothed out, like she's never going to have to worry about that ever. If you wait to the point where it turns into a dog ear, it is going to be more work, it is going to hurt more, it is going to be more sessions. So the sooner the better with any kind of surgical stuff, just like the sooner the better with the hair, the sooner the better the face. As soon as you see a problem, let us fix it. It's always going to take us less time, it's going to cost less money, and it's going to be less uncomfortable. Let me plug this little phone in because just turned red. If it doesn't get better, it's getting worse.
Right.
My nose is itching. Are you guys thinking about me?
That's great.
We're doing amazing. I'm playing Body Sculpting Barbie today. It's my favorite. We're snatching her up after a tummy tuck. She had a tummy tuck in June. So we're adding a little bit more definition, getting rid of some scar tissue, snatching up that waist a little bit. This is just her first session. It's already looking amazing. And a big reason why it looks amazing is, like we were just talking about, because she takes care of herself. So
it's very important. I'm telling you, you can do anything. Invest in yourself, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that feels so great in your hips too.
Yeah, it actually does.
Yeah, we are getting rid of like the scar tissue there, but women carry so much stress and stuff in their hips, and a lot of times it's like toxins that'll look like cellulite, but cellulite is also causing us pain. So I've done treatments on people for years to get rid of cellulite, different parts of the body. As a side effect, it was also getting rid of pain and increasing mobility because it's like less gravel in your body, right? Better circulation, less inflammation. We get the toxins out. No, come back. Come back. You. Okay. Success. I was about to lose you guys for a minute. This is also getting rid of the stretch marks, not just the surgical scars.
I was thinking of that.
Nope, looks like we might end up doing the back after all. I was wrong.
It kind of goes kidney to kidney.
But we're not doing the whole back. We're just focusing on like the scar tissue area. But her body's responding really well. A lot of times, like, everybody's different. Some people are more like sensitive. You know, sometimes we have to just do like a lot of towel time, very light stuff, but she's a beast, so she's good. Was this as bad as Cecilia made it sound?
Oh, no.
We still haven't done the Flux, but the Flux, it'll be fine. This is way harder than the Flux.
Really?
Yeah, the Flux feels good to me. It's like a mix between a workout and a massage.
Yeah. That just tickles so bad. So. You feel that scar tissue?
Yeah, we're breaking it up. That's why I saved that one for last.
I feel it.
But this is going to smooth that out. So typically when we do this, we want to see you like twice a week for like 3 to 6 weeks. Every session you're going to look better. She might be a little bruised after that. Some people bruise a little bit, some people don't.
And how long is the bruising? Or I mean,
it depends on the person. If you drink a lot of water, that helps with the bruising. If you take arnica supplements, that helps with the bruising. Most people have that. If they've had surgery, they already have arnica at home. If they went to a good surgeon. You can do the arnica gel after that. That'll help with that. And then also, like, when I have my clients who, like, say they're coming in, they're flying in, they're coming in twice a day. So we might do one in the morning that's more like this. Like, the first one we have to do is, like, you know, demolition day if it's been months. You know what I mean? But then they might come in for the second one where we're focusing more on the tightening on a lymphatic frequency, and there's a frequency that we can use for bruising. It's also the same frequency for inflammation, so we're going to use it with this anyway, if the scars are, like, pink.
What is there? The stages of scars? Because when she looked at me after post-op, she was like, "Oh, your scar's turning purple." I'm like, what does that mean?
See, and if you come to see me immediately after, then we can avoid it turning purple. So that's why it's like, you know, as soon as you get those drains out, just to book your appointment with me as soon as you book, the same day you're booking your appointment with your surgeon. Because it's going to be more than one. You know what I mean? So as soon as you come in, whether you're flying in and we're doing 2 a day or you're local, you know, it's a plan. It needs to be on a certain amount of time for you to get the best results. And if you're paying for that, then just do what you got to do to get the best results, you know? Do your at-home care. You're still going to have great results if you don't. Like, I'm not going to lie. Because we just had one of our hair restoration clients on yesterday. Just finished his 12th session. The hair's all the way back. There's like one area I would like it to be a little bit thicker, but they're already sprouting. We're going to do his 13th, a baker's dozen, on, it's either Halloween or the day before Halloween, I forget. But yeah, and he hasn't done any aftercare. But if he was doing the aftercare, his hair probably would have been all the way grown back in like 8 sessions instead of 12.
Oh, wow.
Plus, if you're prone to lose your hair, if you're prone to certain things, I'm prone to acne. So I can't just go do a bunch of acne treatments on myself and never do it again. I have to keep up with it or the acne will come back. So if you are losing if you're losing hair, we're doing a hair restoration on you. If you're not doing the things, it's just like if you're brushing your teeth. You gotta think about, you just gotta do it. You gotta drink water, you know. And there's lots of stuff that you can do at home. Or if you just love me and you want to see me, then just, you know, you can come in once a month and see me, and then you'll always have beautiful, lush hair and beautiful skin and a snatched body. So that's also a possibility.
That actually feels good.
In the ribs.
Mm-hmm.
I know, usually it either tickles or feels good.
Mm-hmm.
This is also getting rid of like the back bra fat in here. So whenever we're doing skin tightening on the core, we do it's 360 all the way around. So pretty much from the bra strap to like the low rise jeans, either right below like where her scar is, like everywhere you would see, like in between the top and the bottom of a bikini. When you come in for your appointment, you're gonna want to wear like a bra and panties that are not see-through, or a bikini, and everything needs to be low cut as small as possible. Because here's the thing, we just need to look at all the areas that you want me to improve. Yeah. And when you're laying down flat like this, sometimes I've got to look at the picture to see what you're looking like standing up to help me work on that. And we want to make sure that I'm doing my job, right? And sometimes we'll want to, we might want to fix one area needs the most help, but then other areas are like snatching up that you didn't even know you wanted snatched, and it looks amazing, So then I can say, okay, this quadrant looks good. Now we have to focus on this area, because we are like that specific detailed OCD about my body sculpting Barbies. Yeah, I had an energy healer once tell me that I was like Michelangelo in another life. So then I would always tell people.
Really? I love Michelangelo.
I would always tell people, like, if it was a guy, I'd be like, oh, you're my David, because I'm like carving their body, right? Mm-hmm. If it's a girl, I'd be like, you're my Venus de Milo, but with arms. Because like maybe arms were hard for him. But then like some people, like some of the guys like took that the wrong way. Guys will just be taking anything the wrong way, I swear. You be looking them in the eyes too long, and they're like, she's in love with me. I'm like, oh my God. This is really why autistic people don't like looking people in the eyes. Right. Like, start wearing sunglasses to places like Anna Wintour. It's for your own protection. Just don't you falling in love. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Yeah. Okay. Foot just going across my abs.
Sounds like a drum. Cause y'all like think about me a little less hard. Like my nose is itching. I can't scratch it.
That's intense. Before they say, some people say pain is beauty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the first time is the worst time, no matter what we do. Face, hair, whatever, except energy healing. Energy healing feels amazing. Also, our buccal massage, face sculpting feels amazing. Miss Bunny! Yay! Miss Bunny's here! And you see amazing results. Like, I just did a buccal massage face sculpting session this morning on a girl, and these hands are magic. When I say these hands are magic, like, you got to experience it for yourself. Go online, book an appointment at ellabardo.com. I literally, with just my hands and like some grapeseed oil and a little bit of my magic lotion here, my magic lotion potion, got rid of like all of the lines in her forehead.
That's great.
She said she's going to leave me a review, too. She doesn't want her, like, face on there, but she was just like... And I was like, yes. Now, on your next appointment, we're going to do a little more to snatch up that jawline. But I swear, she was, like, looking, like, so young. So that one is totally relaxing. If you want to see me do that one, we did that. If you look up on the live streams, Miss Carol, and she has a pacemaker, so we can't use any electric modalities on her either. And her results were like, what? Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to take her before and after, and I'm going to put that as the thumbnail. I'm so behind on, like, the thumbnail, the SEO. Like, once I have time to do that, like, it's gonna blow up. But I'll just, like, live stream every day. Because I just love hanging out with you guys. It's so fun. We have so much fun here together. One day I'll be able to hire somebody to do all my thumbnails and descriptions. I just need to plan a trip to Miami. And just... Yeah, I used to have a spa in Miami, too.
Oh, I love it. It was fun.
So I was like, I need to get, like, at a relaxing place and then just spend all day in the sun under, like, the umbrella with the coconut and do all my thumbnails and my SEO for YouTube. It's like always something. There's always something on the list.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say, as a business owner, I work every day so I never have to have a job. Every day, 15, 16 hours a day. Because that's how much I don't want to have a job.
A regular 9 to 5. It is. It's hard, man.
A lot of people with jobs sometimes, and even like corporate, sometimes they don't understand that. I'm like, what are you doing? Working. And then they'll get like shitty with me. I'm like, okay, well now I can't hang out with you. Like, it's like a lot of people who like, they get to like clock in and clock out at the end of the night. That's not how it is for business owners. So it's really hard to date somebody who doesn't also own a business because they get it. Mm-hmm. They're not like, like needy with the time. I'm like, I'm doing stuff.
That is so true. When you're running your own business, you make your own hours, but it's like...
Or, like, I mean, I've went on dates before, and, like, these guys will make a lot of money, but then they're, like, bitching about their boss, and I'm like, I'm siding with the boss. I'm like, okay. I'm siding with the boss. The boss is right. Susie.
Was the cords going on?
Yeah, I need to tape these little things on with electrical tape. They're just well used. That's why I need more jade machines. So if you really love me, you'll buy me a jade machine for my birthday or Christmas or both. You can count one jade machine as both for this year, birthday and Christmas gifts.
And what does that machine do again?
What we're doing right now. Oh. So we'll get rid of so the same machine we do hair restoration with, skin tightening, getting rid of scar tissue, non-invasive face sculpting, getting rid of cellulite. It's just like amazing. I know, she's super pretty.
Thank you.
My jaw's tight. I've had too much coffee today. We took so it was a busy day today, so we took the morning off from the parasite cleanse, but I'm gonna do it tonight before I go to bed. So I can sleep in a little bit tomorrow. Usually I always have one of my favorite clients on Saturday morning. And, but she is in Ireland for fall break. My clients go some of like the funnest places. I'm like,
That's
I'll
so cool.
tell me all your stories, show me the pictures. I'm living vicariously through you.
That's really cool.
Yeah, the whole family. I'm like, that is so neat. Yeah, so right before she left, she was like, okay, because they were deciding between there or someplace tropical. And she was like, you know what? She was like, I really wanted, she's starting her non-invasive breast enhancement. So sometimes that bruises a little bit too in that, like the armpit area.
Really?
She was like, you know, we were going to go to Turks and Caicos, but I really want to start the boob thing. So I picked Ireland instead. So it doesn't have to be in a bikini.
That's great. How do they do the non-invasive boobs?
I do that. So I created it.
Oh, you did?
I created the process. So that one you don't get in addition to, or like you don't get in the program. But if you're flying in, you can always book, additional one-on-one time, and I can teach you how to do that. That one, I'm not going to make a video about it. I'm just not. I'm not, like, I can't even make a video that's really going to explain it well. It has to be hands-on training. So, but when you do buy your Jade machine, or if you already have one, you can always, book private one-on-one coaching time with me.
Do you have recommendations during the process?
For what? For
As
like
we're
aftercare?
doing this?
Yeah, so lots of water. You want to do electrolytes and get a lot of electrolytes in you. So my favorite one is the Body Armor Light, because you can get that anywhere, and it's the only electrolyte drink that I found that has 20% potassium. Most of them only have 4. And then the light is like low sugar. So you can get them at any gas station. I get them by the case at Meijer, Costco. So if you find anybody finds another electrolyte drink that has more than 20% potassium, let me know. Because that is super good. Whenever we're doing any electric modalities, it definitely depletes your electrolytes. Even more so than like working out. You do this to your dog every Tuesdays? I've done this to my dogs before, actually. It really helps their hips.
Do they like it?
They'll fight over it.
That's great.
Mr. Lou likes to get vacuumed.
Really?
Like, I take the little vacuum. He loves it. Like, vacuum cupping. So I do vacuum cupping here for... First, he was, like, weird. Coco never liked it. But Lou will, like, put his butt in the air. Anytime I vacuum now, he'll sit there and look at me like, you really gonna vacuum the floor and not vacuum me? I'm like, is that why you make the floor a mess, like, instantly every time I vacuum? I just sweep that house, like, 3 times a day, I swear. I'm like, y'all are filthy.
Do you have 1 or 2?
2. You always have to have 2. We need backup in our dog pack. 2 to 3. 2 to 3 dogs is perfect. Some people want 2 to 3 kids. I'm like 2 to 3 dogs. As soon as I have time to train a puppy again, now we have the 2 boys. I'm getting another bitch.
I got a female.
Bitches don't play. Yeah. So you understand. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
I totally understand.
Need another big bitch. I'm thinking like a Rottweiler.
I love Rottweilers. They're great.
When I found Coco, I was looking for a Rottweiler girl. And then I found French Mastiff mix that was like in like the paper or something. I don't freaking know. Craigslist or something. Who knows? Yeah. This was many years ago. And it said French Mastiff mixed with something else. And I'm part French. She's part French. Well, I was going to get a boy. Because it was Mastiff. So now I was going to name him Mr. Tickles. I'm like, don't worry. That's just Mr. Tickles. Like this giant dog coming to jump at you. But then we got almost all the way out there. And she was like, there's only 1 left. And I'm like, bro, we like drove over 2 hours. Like we hold that one. It's a girl. I'm like, I don't care. So we get there and I like move this little piece of like old shed because it was like a farm dog. And I'm like, oh. My boyfriend at the time was like, you sure you want that one? You want a boy? And I was like, oh, this is my baby. What do you mean? As soon as they told me a girl, I was like, Coco Chanel Tickles. That's going to be her name. Coco Chanel Tickles. She's a bougie bitch.
I like that.
Okay, so you're going to look at me for a minute while she flips over. Hello. Yes, and then just put your arms up on the pillow. Cover her back up. strategic. That's why we turned it away. Okay, you can come back. Perfect. They want to know how you're doing, Linsey.
I am doing quite fine. This bed's heated, so it helps.
So this is actually a far infrared crystal chakra healing mat with PEMF grounding technology as well. So even when you're getting a facial, you're burning calories and detoxing heavy metals. Because why not?
That's nice.
And if you want one of these for your own house, your own practice, you can find them on the My Favorite Things page of my website, ellabardo.com, ELLABARDO.com. There's a lot of fun things. There's like an at-home microcurrent tool that I really like on there. You can use it for your body and your face. You can't use it under your eyes or over your thyroid though, but wonderful for the body and like everywhere else if you want a little at-home tool. I think it's only like $400 too.
That's great.
But yeah, I have these mats on every single bed, on both of the massage chairs here, and I have one at home too. It's like, I mean, you should really just consider it like part of your first aid kit.
And her whole setup is really nice and just very spa and comforting. So anybody that is thinking about it, stop thinking about it and just come.
Yeah. It looks better. So the scar stops about here on this side, and then she's also got some stretch marks. This is gonna tighten and soften all of that. So a lot of people don't realize that stretch marks are a type of scar tissue. It's just a scar from the inside out. Also, some people can win the skin lottery when it comes to stretch marks after having a kid. And they don't, stretch marks don't all the way make it all the way to the outside of the skin, but it doesn't mean there might not be stretch marks on the inside that just didn't make it out. That can also keep everything from being tight. So we can also tighten that up too. What's the lotion on the skin? 1,000 times a day.
This lotion feels like satin.
Yeah, we mix it ourselves. My own special lotion potion.
Very nice.
It's got apple stem cells in it, orchid stem cells, manuka honey, shea butter, and colloidal silver, colloidal copper. There's all kinds of magic. My magical Reiki blessings.
You know those ball machines, like for your massage, for your back?
Oh, I love the shiatsu. I
Yeah.
love those.
Kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah, I have one that goes over the shoulders. You can also find that in my Amazon storefront. Because, like, especially, like, this is, like, our busy season. Like, pretty much once summer ends, till summer starts again.
Yeah.
Like, our slow season is, like, when kids go back to school. So, like, usually, like, second week of August and then September. Because then kids get sick or they're going to sports. And then we get super busy again because all these parents who have been busy haven't had time for their self-care. So then we end up doing, like, a bunch of stuff all at once.
Right. No kidding. You do. When people get busy, it's like you kind of
Forget about yourself.
Yeah.
It happens to me too.
When
I've
you're
got tons of videos about that.
caring for so many other people, you stop caring for yourself.
Nice. Oh, that looks so good. Little hourglass. That's what we like. That's my favorite style to build. We can help snatch whatever. You know, if you like the ballerina, like the little very slim fit, we can help you with that too. But my favorite is building the curves.
Yes.
I like a mix between like Greek goddess and Betty Boop.
There you go.
That's like my favorite style of body to sculpt.
Yes.
As an artist.
Like defining it.
Yes. And sculpting people is so much fun because, like, you know, I have a lot of artwork. You see a lot of my artwork in the background here. I started selling portraits when I was like 11. But when your artwork is people, like, it's changing their lives, and then they feel more confident in themselves, and then they go out and change lives. So it's just like a gift that keeps giving.
That is so
People can accomplish
cool.
so much when they are, like, just confident in themselves, you know?
You're not lying about
Magic.
that.
And that's the best thing. It's not about anything specific. That's why I have so many like husbands and boyfriends who have never met me, don't know what I look like. All I am, I'm that lady that the woman that they love goes to, and she comes back happy, feeling amazing about herself. I'll never forget, like,
a long way.
Confidence takes you everywhere.
Yes,
Confidence is everything. Oops, that's the word of the day, apparently. Where's my phone? I want to get a picture of this. She had one side over here where the dog ear would have formed a little bit out, and then she's got one side over here that's a little bit puckered.
Yes. You noticed that? Like,
yeah, so that's what we're going to smooth that out. And that just happens. Like, people's bodies stretch out different after kids, too. It's not like the surgeon did anything wrong. But definitely, if this is how she had to stitch it up for it to look its best, the sooner you come, the faster we can fix that. It is harder to fix. Oh, that right side looks like so smooth. We always have to take before pictures. Not everybody's gonna see them, so don't worry about that. We actually have a copy of our privacy policy. It has its entire own page on ellabardo.com. Anybody you see on the live stream, they get like insane discounts. So they're happy to be on the live stream. That's also another question we get all the time. Thank you, Miss Bunny.
A lot of people watching.
Right now, 38. This also feels amazing on your lower back.
It really does.
It feels
like
so
you said,
good.
If you have hip issues, like you said.
Yeah, and a lot of times people don't realize when this part of their back is fuller. It first of all makes your like the love handle area. A lot of times that can be like toxins and like stress. It's not necessarily fat. They go around the hips. So it can make your butt look smaller. It can make your back look fatter. But a lot of times it's not fat. It's toxins. So you can't treat toxins like fat or they're not going to go away. But you can come here by booking an appointment online at ellabardo.com and we can get rid of all of that. It's just so amazing. So we got this machine for aesthetics to make people look better. And like the number one side effect of almost everything that we do here is you're also going to feel better. In 2 different ways. Physically, emotionally, maybe 3, spiritually, all the ways. Aesthetically, we focus on all of it. Because people can be like super hot, but if they're insecure, and insecurity shows in different ways, then like people can like smell that stuff, and it like takes down their value. It's like they smell weird, their energy smells off. People might not be able to vocalize it, but whether like they're more sad about themselves or hiding in like this, or if they like to like go out of their way to like hurt other people because they feel bad about themselves.
That's so horrible.
Either way, that shows like low confidence, low self-esteem. So, that's why it's important to get some energy healing if you ever find yourself in that type of energy, because that's what's going to keep you looking and feeling good long term. And if you don't heal your energy, that toxic stuff is just going to build right back up in the same area.
You're so right. I was just telling my son that this morning.
Oh, I love that.
Like, if you don't, like, learn from your lessons, it's like almost like a hamster on a treadmill.
That's exactly what it is.
Literally. And it's just going to keep going around until you learn from
your entire life. And then if you don't learn from it in this life, you're going to see it again in the next life.
Yes.
Like forever. When you say forever, not just this life. You're going to have those same lessons over and over and over again.
Eternity. Like your ancestors.
Yeah, eternity. And your guardian angels are just like, this dummy. Right. Oh my gosh. So bored watching them. Doing the same dumb shit. We're putting these signs right in front of their face and they're just like, dumb. Oh my gosh.
It's like, take off the rose-colored glasses.
Yes. Or the rose colored, but there's the rose colored, then there's the opposite way where everybody sees things through like gray, dirty glasses.
There you go.
Everybody sucks but me. Like all that kind of stuff.
Right.
They have like the Eeyore voice. I call it the Eeyore voice. It has like its own frequency.
Yeah.
Everything bad happens to me and only me.
I'm
and
the
nobody
victim all the time.
me.
I am the victim.
I'm like, oh.
It's like, dude.
It's draining. And then those same people will be like, I love your energy. I love your light. Yeah, I bet you do, energy vampire.
Still, like you want to suck my soul out. That's why.
Holy water, holy water.
Stop trying to suck my freaking energy and my soul, man.
Exactly.
Get your freaking
Get your own.
out of me.
Figure out how to make your own energy.
Claws, bro.
It's one thing if like you're coming to an energy healing and you're like paying, that's what you're paying. But then also I have had to fire clients because like, they don't want to transform. Like you have to want it. You know what I mean? And then there's other people who want it, but maybe they need help. And sometimes they come here. Like we've talked about this with Megan a couple times. She'll be on later today, owner of Attuned Wellness. Energy healing is one thing and therapy is another. They work really well together. And a lot of times I'll have people coming in for like the energy healing and that's fine for them. But sometimes people have the energy healing, but they need therapy. They need somebody to like talk through different things. We're like shifting the energy, clearing it, more of like energy healing coaching, like helping you create like, homework to, shift behavior modification, that kind of stuff. But yeah, some people actually need therapy. So yeah, today on our therapy, we're going to be talking about, this is going to be a fun one. We're going to be talking about the use of hallucinogenics in modern psychology.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, that one's going to be a good one.
No kidding.
So that one's going to be probably around like 4:30 today.
Do you want me to tell you a story?
I love stories.
Great, because this is a true one. So, I never did shrooms in my life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And recently, I'm 38, right? So I've done shrooms, and I'm telling you, man, it just opens the subconscious, and I could not stop laughing. Like, I mean, I think every piece of anger and everything that I had been holding in.
Like, why am I even holding on to this?
For so long, I just could not understand why. And while I'm on these hallucinogens, let me tell you, it just opened my eye to a lot of things. Like, like to let go of, stop holding on to stuff like that doesn't even serve you
Exactly.
any purpose anymore. Like
now I'll just ask if like
why?
something like I just like trust. I'm like not a superstitious person, but I'm very like connected with God all the time. So if something happens, it's like, you know, I see more in red flags, not necessarily like in people, but like in directions. You know what I mean? Like if I'm sharing my time, my energy with this person, am I having good luck or bad luck? You know what I mean? If I have like more than 3 like bad luck situations, then I just take it as a sign that like God's saying that that energy's not for me.
Right.
And God bless you like over there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But like I want to spend time, like I know I'm such a blessing in so many people's lives, so you know, I want to connect with people who are also a blessing in mine. It's got to like, because when you connect with like 2 people who are like, or people who are givers, who make blessings in other people's lives, you can create so much light together. Otherwise, it's a parasitic relationship.
Right.
Just like I'm doing a parasitic cleanse with my body. You know, you got to do parasitic cleanse with like habits in your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Energies, entities, people. You know, it's not just about like the cryptoparasites, the protozoa, worms, whatever other things we haven't discovered yet because we don't have the proper tools to see it. Just like energy.
You want to connect with people you can grow with.
Learn, grow, and glow together.
Yes.
Exactly. And that's what the Ella Bardo Bestie Club is all about. If you like to learn, grow, and glow together, then you're in the right place.
Yes. 100%.
In the right place. And if you aren't on the Learn, Grow, and Glow mission, then like keep scrolling.
Yay!
This is not the place for you.
Because it's not meant for trolls.
But we do like fun trolls.
Yeah.
We like the fun trolls. Some of our friends, like, it's like, you know how like you troll like your brother or your sister or that kind of silly stuff. That's funny. Yeah. We do like those trolls. We have fun with you. But you can tell the difference between that and somebody who's just like angry with their life and they're like projecting on people's stuff. Just want to be negative
for no reason. You know what I mean?
Ew, I'm allergic.
Like that misery loves company type thing.
Yeah. You just gotta shine that light so bright it blinds them.
Right.
Like, so we got, after the lockdown and stuff, when we opened back up the spa, I got these UV sterilizer lights. So literally I can turn it on. You cannot look at it. I learned the hard way. Like me and my employees at the time, my estheticians, all burnt our eyeballs by like just turning on for a second. Because the lumens are so bright. I mean, literally you can leave it on for 15 minutes and it'll clean like the entire upstairs of the spa. It disinfects everything. And I got one for each room of the spa and was turning all of them on. Everything smelled like ozone. It was very clean, but it was like too much. And that's what kind of light when somebody doesn't want to see you, and a lot of times your light will like upset people's demons, or
no kidding,
you doing really good things for yourself. Like, people have like their own energetic parasites, and the parasites want to stay, and you might be inspiring them to like be a better person, and the parasites will be in their head like, blah, 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 blah. So sometimes when people are talking shit, it's not even them, it's like their parasites and like the demons that don't like you.
They just want to dim your light.
Exactly. So you still want to pray for that person, you still want to pray for that soul.
Yes, you do.
That they can be released from their demons and their parasites.
Yes.
Because like if it's like a true soul and in the light of God, then that part is beautiful. They just need to clear their energy. Toxic. Clear it. Just pray the light on them, and then shine it so bright that if they've got demons or parasites in them, that it literally burns their eyes so they can't see you. Like, if you're not going to see me, then don't see me. Don't even try. Go look at something else.
That is right.
May Jesus bless you.
Yes. I wish you hope and faith along your way.
Exactly.
That's genuine.
For real. But I'm not Jesus. Like, Jesus can help everyone. I can help the people God sends to me who want to be helped.
Right.
But I'm not like delusional about my abilities, and I'm not trying to talk anybody into like doing it. Like, you're either set here because you feel like you should be here, or you should find out where you should be. It's like,
there you go.
And I love you on that journey. There's like so many people.
Yes. That's what I love most. It's like, I don't know. That's what I was telling my son too. I was like, some people have a hard time accepting everything about themselves. and I'm not just, because there's a masculine and there's a feminine
in everyone, absolutely.
in everyone, and whatever part of you that you're masking, of the masculine or the feminine, whatever traumas or whatever you've been through your life, you have to learn to sometimes unlearn those things in your life.
Absolutely.
And relearn what was right, because you may not have came from the best.
You may have learned it wrong.
Right, exactly.
Just because you learned it some way forever doesn't mean that's the way it is,
Right, and so it's just like, you gotta unlearn those things and accept, you are a human being, so you're gonna make mistakes. You have to learn to accept
absolutely.
all the bad and the good.
And when you learn from it, when I make a mistake, I'm like, okay, what else should I be learning from this? Let me see every little last bit of things I should be learning from this. I want multiple Girl Scout badges from this freaking mistake so that I can turn those mistakes into tools that I can use to make my life better in the future.
Right. And you don't
every
let
mistake
one
is an opportunity.
bad day define your whole entire life.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be the one to be the bigger person and make the choice of what's right for you in your life, and not be so dependent on everyone else to make that decision for you.
Okay, this side looks amazing. This side looks a little angry. We had more scar tissue on that, so that one will look better. You probably will bruise on this side.
Okay.
So it's common for you to bruise after this. We're gonna flux next, and then if you want to come in a couple, I think like Tuesday, I might have spots or something. I don't know. We'll look at the calendar, and then we can flux again on the core, the area we just worked on, while we do your face.
Okay.
And then that'll help the bruising. That'll help everything flow a lot better. And then when the bruising's a little lighter, then we can hit that side again. Okay. But that one's... Sometimes it looks angry right now, but it still might look better than it did. That's why we always take the before picture, so we can track our progress.
Scratched, it looks angry, so...
Well, it's just, it was already, because it's like put in a little bit. I'm just like, like I said, I'm OCD about my clients, So I'm just like, me and this little scar are going to war right now. Girl, your butt looks like 2 inches taller getting rid of that swelling in your back. Now she is still swollen compared to like her final, like a lot of times after the scar stuff, you're going to see like the best results like anywhere from like 10 days to 2 weeks later, even after one session. Now it's best if you come twice a week so we can, for me, like I don't want to wait for my results. I'm like, how quickly can I get there? But I'm an Aries. Some people are more patient, whatever. Or we do have people who will like drive in. So like I've got people who come in from Louisville for Cincinnati. Sometimes they can only come like, every other week drive up here, which is fine. You're still going to get to the same results. It's just going to be a little bit slower, but like, I mean, you can still get to where you want to be in like 3 to 6 months probably. So way faster than it takes to heal from something. So it's slow to me from my perspective because, I love it when people fly in and we're like doing 2 a day and then you fly back looking like a whole other person. Like that's just, I love that. It's fun to me. So next we're going to hook her up to the flux. We're going to let her like, melt into the mat and have some zen time. Mm-hmm. And then here, probably around like 4:30, we'll be back with Miss Megan, owner of Attuned Wellness. They're a mental health professionals at Keystone in the Crossing. It's about 15 minutes south of here by the Fashion Mall. And we are going to be talking about the use of psychedelics in modern day psychology. So that one's going to be a fun one. I'll see you guys in a couple hours, okay? Love you so much. Make sure you're subscribed. Go back and like this video. Leave a comment. Tell me if you liked it, you loved it, you want some more of it, you want to book an appointment, any of those things. And make sure you invite your other besties to come join the Ella Bardo Bestie Club because we have so much fun together. If you have any friends that would like to learn, grow, glow together, hang out with my fun friends, troll me like I'm family and I can troll you back. All of those things we have a great time together doing. And we've got 2 more live streams today. So slay, slay, slay. Have an amazing day.